Welcome, everyone, to Berkeley and California Memorial Stadium, where they've been filing in since early this morning, ready to support their sturdy Golden Bears. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the Cal Bears return team didn't help matters out much there. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
He's got great speed, and the returner will be brought down. The Owls offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They'll try the run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And he sprints.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Owls.
That was a tough run.
After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. The Golden Bears head quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Now on second down after the good first down run. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. He'll set up to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Golden Bears are marching down the field.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
They want to get this defense on its heels.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure. I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's...
And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Cal!
It's going to be a tough game.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he tacked on the extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
Man, this offense is so dangerous.
All I know
They've got dudes all
is
over the field that can make plays. There's a
wanted
big
to go
gainer in the
to-
pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll leave it with him. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Field goal is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense
force a
jumps in and
fumble.
they get that turnover. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the 1st down himself. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the 1st down. Just so hard to defend.
Offense in the hurry-up.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
He's got his man. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
This quarterback got talent.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Quickly complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive, and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. On the run, still looking. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. Splits the uprights. Good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. They knock him down right there.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
All right.
Offense gets set for second down. Handoff to the single running back.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He'll try to do it himself. How about that nice run for the quarterback?
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Feeling some heat. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense knocking that one away.
After the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Wide open downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down. We'll see the bat.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he makes the extra point. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This lead in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on first down. He's got an open man. Touchdown!
I mean, it's going to be interesting.
And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got just the comebacks in full effect.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup. Man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Golden Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. They'll give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football now. I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff.
He is fast.
Catch and see how good that secondary is.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Oh, picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Golden Bears in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Getting some heat. And they got it for the sack. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball is going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Gets it out quickly. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Curse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out.
Yeah.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Quickly complete. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than
He's
others,
hurt,
but you got to show
but
some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see
That
that
is a
motion, so everybody's got
touchdown.
to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Fair catch, called for and made. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Looking to move it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's played. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The play action fake. Quarterback adapted. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got his man. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cow! They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punch. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
We are
Looking
blowing
for some
it.
running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Might as well give it to him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the other side.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a 1st down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. Good, solid pickup there now. They can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team. If they're having this much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense is first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. And a really nice
Wow,
pick up there
100.
before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is good, and they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the
Damn,
all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead just a few minutes left? And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And the Golden Bears want to move quickly. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't.
That's good defense.
A big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And that is just the worst feeling as a wide receiver because you're way downfield. You're ready for the big play, but you're just unable to connect. I'm sure he's going to be on the sideline asking for another deep shot opportunity.
Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. Going up top on 1st down. Fires and picked off.
Good defense. Who did that?
They've got it at the 49.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to get it through the air, using the quick game. Excellent job marking through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get
it's
back
over.
and preserve time for their offense. The quarterback takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter.